Hi guys, definitely from the name of the video you have identified what is this topic all about. Basically first I'll tell you the base of this concept. Apollo 11 in the year 1969, that is 11th of July, the first spacecraft of USA which landed on moon and first time humans step on the moon. After this mission, there was a huge difference in the field of astronomy. But many physicists, many scientists were curious enough to know whether this mission was an actual successful or just a conspiracy. The conspiracy physicists questioned some of the pictures, some of the videos, and they were questioning about the space mission which was conducted by USA. So in this video, we are going to come across through all the questions which was made by the conspiracy physicist and what explanation was given by NASA on that particular topic. First one, when they saw the pictures of the flag of USA mounted on the surface of the moon, the flag was waving. The question which was made by the conspiracy physicists that was that there is no atmosphere on the moon, so there is no far possibility of the flag waving on the surface of the moon, which was in actual true. Later the explanation given by NASA on this was that since there is no atmosphere, no air on the moon, here on the earth when we apply any force on any object and when that object gets set into motion, that time air is resisting the flow of motion. But on moon, when force was applied while mounting the flag onto the surface of the moon, that time there was no air to resist the motion. So motion continued for much period of time in comparison with earth. So when the flag was mounted, the force which was applied on the flag, it set the flag in motion and the motion continued much period of time in comparison with the earth. So that is why in some of the pictures it was seen that the flag was waving. Second, the soil on the moon. Now in some of the pictures it was seen the footprints of the astronauts on the moon. And the conspiracy physicists believed and they questioned that the footprints were so deep and it is only possible that if the soil is wet. So on the moon, since there is no water, there is no possibility of soil being wet. So how was that possible? Now the explanation given by NASA on this was the soil which they have brought from the moon, it is totally different in comparison with earth. On earth we are not having such soil. That soil is derived from the volcanic eruption like the ashes and it is totally soft. So whenever force is applied or whenever anyone steps on that soil, it goes little bit deep in comparison with the soil on the earth. Third one. The third one was since the only source of light on the moon was the sun, all the reflection, all the light which was coming on the sun, in some of the pictures it was seen that two astronauts standing beside one another, but the reflection of them was seen in a different manner, in different ways, of different sizes and even in different direction, which was highly impossible. If there is only one source of light, all reflection should be at one side only, like the parallel lines. The explanation given by this on NASA, it was whenever there is a regular surface, that is a plane surface, and when anyone stands, when any two objects or any two persons stands on that plane surface, that time the reflection will be in one direction only, that is parallel and of even of same size. But the surface of the moon is not regular, it is not plane, it is irregular, uneven. Yes, there was only one source of light, but also light was reflected from the lander, light was reflected from the space suits of the astronauts. So due to this multiple reflection and due to the uneven surface of the moon, the reflections or the shadows were not there in the same direction. and they were of different sizes also. So that was the third point. The fourth point was, in one of the picture, one astronaut is clicking the photo of the other. But in the space suit, we can see the reflection of the astronaut who is clicking the picture, and he is not holding any of the camera. This picture was very viral and many questions were arise due to this. It was believed that there was someone else who was clicking the picture and making a scene out of this and in an artificial background. But it wasn't true. Since explanation given by this was very simple, all the cameras was directly attached to the space suits of the astronauts which were clicking all the photos. And the last one, when pictures were clicked of the background of the sky or of the space, none of the stars were seen in that particular pictures. The reason behind that, or what did the conspiracy physicist question was, since it was directly into the space, we would have seen many stars which were visible, which are very close in comparison with the earth. So why in none of the pic any of the stars was visible? Explanation given by this was, since unlike earth, the surface of the moon is reflecting much of the light. There was maximum light of the sun which was falling on the moon. Also, the light which was reflected by the lander on this and the space suit. Because of this maximum light, since the stars are there during the morning time also, but we are not able to see from the earth the stars during morning time because of the rays or the light of the sun. So in the same manner, because of so much light of the sun, in any of the pic, the stars were not visible. Like this, many other questions were arised by the conspiracy physicists and the scientists, which was questioning the Apollo 11 mission. But to every one of them, NASA gave a proper explanation. Question which was arise whether NASA's Apollo 11 mission was successful in the first attempt. So the answer to that is yes, it was successful. Because before the Apollo 11 mission, Russia was ahead of NASA in astronomy field. But this mission made USA go far ahead of Russia and any other nation. If it have been a false mission, a conspiracy, then Russia would have been the first nation to question about this mission. And even the soil or some of the videos, some of the pictures or some of the records of that missions are available to each and every nation, which they have checked properly and then gave a confirmation that yes, USA were the first who landed on moon. I hope you like this video. Definitely I'll be coming up with some of the interesting topic like the same. If you like this video, subscribe the channel and share to maximum number of people. Thank you.